Main concern today as political parties is what is happening. When we see politicians, kama kule Kisii, wakipigana, our biggest question is, what message are they sending to Kenyans? We are staring at a very, very volatile 2022 election. It is a matter of security concern, and as political parties, we want to make a few demands. One is that our state agencies that are tasked with the issue of ensuring security and peace in Kenya should wake up and stop sleeping. And they should do so without fear or favor, whether because of political persuasions. Tusione ya kwamba, for example, DCI, the IG, Hillary Mutiambai, watalenga mlengo mmoja kwa sababu wanasiasa wote wamekuwa so shameless that they are doing these things in broad daylight and they're inciting communities against each other. So we are asking the state security agencies to take action, to end this thing, to nip it in the bud quite early enough. Secondly, we are asking the NCIC to stop playing these gimmicks at shaming Kenyans. We already know some of these politicians are shameless enough that shaming them or saying that who is in the list of shame really will not work for this country. So the NCIC should bite. It has teeth. It has powers to prosecute. And they should take it very, very seriously. What happened in Rwanda started exactly, easy mambo kidogo kidogo that we are seeing today. That is what led to the genocide. We also want to ask our politicians, please stop ethnicizing our politics. And stop dividing Kenyans along either ethnic lines or along socio-economic lines. Let us not have those conversations at this time. Kenya is a young nation. We do not want to see destruction of property. We do not want to see bloodshed. And again, IEBC and the Office of the Registrar of Political Parties should crack the whip. Because there is the political party's code of conduct. Wasigoje kuhesabu kura based on the blood that has poured. We want to have a peaceful election as Kenyans, and we want our politicians to behave properly. And that is our call today. IEBC and ORPP should crack the whip on political parties, because every political party has a code of conduct. I have called upon politicians. These politicians come from political parties. And therefore, the political party should enforce its own code of conduct. And where a political party fails to enforce its own code of conduct, then the institutions that are mandated to ensure that certain, political parties wafanye vitu kadhaa should now crack the whip as well. Yes.
For the past 2 weeks, we have seen instances where we have seen chaos, hate speech, where members who were doing their political rallies, there was interference from other opposition parties. These parties, I want to say, they are our members. So when we met today, we have come up with resolutions on how we are going to manage ourselves as political parties. We want to tell Kenyans that we are not going to allow a drop of blood to fall or to spill because of politics. You are going to be surprised that very soon some of the big candidates you are seeing might not even participate in the coming elections because of the agreements that we have had as parties, that we must manage ourselves as political parties. We must bring sanity to politics. Like in the football game, we are going to introduce red cards and yellow cards, which will be administered by the registrar of political parties, IEBC, because IEBC is a member of the Political Parties Liaison Committee, which is a tripartite dialogue platform which brings together all the 73 political parties and IEBC and registrar of political parties. So our meeting today, the aim is to make sure that what happened in 2007-2008 does not recur in the forthcoming general election 2022.